some interesting facts about Richard Adams, the author of Watership Down. Richard Adams was born in Newbury, Berkshire, England, the United Kingdom, on May 9, 1920. He died December 24th, 2016. In this next section, we are going to go over some of the backstory to Watership Down by Richard Adams. This will be narrated by Peter Capaldi from audiobooks.
Once upon a time, there were two rabbits called Hazel and Fiver. For some of the animals in the story, I took characteristics and features from real people I had met over the years, so that each rabbit had a distinct individual personality. As for Kahar, the seagull, he was based on a Norwegian resistance fighter whom I had met during the war. Fiver was derived from Cassandra, the Trojan prophetess, who was cursed by the god Apollo always to tell the truth and never to be believed. To Hazel I gave the qualities of an officer under whom I had served. He had the natural power of leadership. He was not only brave, but modest and retiring, yet with excellent judgment. Bigwig was based upon another officer I knew, a tremendous fighter who was at his best when he had been told exactly what he had to do.
Fascinating of all is the background story on the location.
Watership Down is a real place, like all the places in the book. It lies in North Hampshire, about 6 miles southwest of Newbury and 2 miles west of Kingsclear. When I was a little boy, I often walked on the downs with my father, who used to point out the birds and wildflowers, and thus began my lifelong love of natural history. The downs form a singular feature of southern England. Geologically, they are chalk and have several birds and wildflowers peculiar to the chalk country. The Ordnance Survey map for this area is sheet 174, which includes Watership Down in square 4957. This and sheet 185 cover the whole area of the story.
There now, Fiver, yes, you found cowslip. Doubtful we will enjoy it. Here comes toadflax. Oh, bother the owsla. We outskirters don't stand a chance. I should think. I bet there are better warrens to be found. Oh, I'm so nervous, shivering, scared. The feelings I'm having. What is it, Fiver? Danger! Doom! We must run away from here!
Unfortunately, Hazel and Fiver didn't have much luck convincing Thera, the chief rabbit of Sandalford, of the warren's looming danger of destruction.
Anyone who's seen the martins and swallows in September, assembling on the telephone wires, twittering, making short flights, singly and in groups, over the open, stubbly fields, returning to form longer and even longer lines above the yellowing verges of the lanes, the hundreds of individual birds merging and blending in a mounting excitement into swarms, and these swarms coming loosely and untidily together to create a great, unorganized flock, thick at the center and ragged at the edges, which breaks and reforms continually like clouds or waves until that moment when the greater part, but not all of them, know that the time has come. They are off and have begun once more that great southward flight which many will not survive. Anyone seeing this has seen it work, the current that flows among creatures who think of themselves primarily as part of a group and only secondarily, if at all, as individuals, to fuse them together and impel them into action without conscious thought or will, has seen at work the angel which drove the first crusade into Antioch. and drives the lemmings into the sea.
The traveling company. As Hazel and Fiver patiently wait for darkness to camouflage their departure, their company begins to grow as more rabbits decide to join them. Hazel, the leader. Fiver, the seer. Pipkin, Helpbit, Speedwell, and Acorn. Bigwig, a brave fighter. Dandelion, a storyteller. Blackberry. Buckthorn. And Silver. These young rabbits must move out if they are to survive. In a wild and free state, they stray sometimes for miles, wandering until they find a suitable environment. R.M. Lockley, The Private Life of the Rabbit. Close to exhaustion, the rabbits decide to rest in the woods. Everyone so weary and nervous. Hazel asks Dandelion to tell them a story.
The stories of Lord Frith and other admirable characters of long ago.
We'll continue in part 2 of the report, In the Realms of the Rabbit, by Charlie Joseph.